Tuesday marks International Roma Day, aimed at drawing attention to discrimination directed at the global Roma community. Historically, they have been victims of mass murder during the Holocaust and still face prejudice today. But one group is aiming to change perceptions and keep their traditions alive for future generations. To explain more, I'm joined by Mihai Bika and Maria Enver from the Roma Support Group. So just tell me, Mihai, tell me a bit about the discrimination and how Roma people throughout history have faced it.
Well, there are 12 million Roma all across the world today. We originally traveled from India, where we migrated from around 1,000 years ago, and we speak the Roma language, which is our language. So did the Romani Gypsies community who live in Britain, who originally are from India as well. Historically, our European history is marked by 500 years of slavery, especially in the Romanian territory of today. That comes with stigma and prejudice against our communities. Unfortunately, that continued throughout the Holocaust period, and it's still in our lives today.
And what is it about Roma culture? Tell us a bit about it, the culture.
Well, there are over 40 different groups of Roma tribes, we call it tribes, all across the world today, which are grouped by what we used to do for work. So, for example, my family is from the brickmakers tribe. We used to make bricks. And our culture is very much about our music. It's very much about our dance, which is enjoyed by millions across the world today.
Yeah, and I mean, you've brought some things in, haven't you, that sort of help describe the culture. Tell us a bit about what we've got here.
Sure. Our culture is very much about the joy of life, enjoying the moment. And the colourful items here reflect just that. We also have the flag here, which was established by Roma activists and leaders, which met in London in 1971 for the first World Romani Congress. And they've established our flag, which is just here with us today.
Yeah, and religion runs through the culture, doesn't it?
Indeed, God is very important, and it's an essential part of our tradition and culture. To that extent that, for example, in our own language, we don't have a word to say goodbye, and instead we say devlesa, which means stay with God.
Yeah. Now, Maria, you're trying to mix traditional clothing with your modern-day clothing. Talk us through that, because you're wearing some of the traditional dress there, aren't you?
Yes, so traditional Roma clothing derives from practicality and also includes a lot of cultural heritage. So back in the early Roma days, typically our clothes were made of wool and linen just to help us when we were travelling and keep clean, and it's quite easy to travel in. And as we settled in different areas, we began to take inspiration from where we settled and also inspired the people around us. So we then developed, flowy skirts and intricate designs. And as we kind of moved into the 19th century, our clothes became a statement of identity. And amid discrimination, we began to wear it with pride, and it symbolized, pride and resilience, as well as femininity and modesty for women.
Yeah, and you're wearing something traditional there. It looks great. So, obviously, fashion. Music is an important thing, Holly, and you're speaking to some people who can tell us more.
Absolutely. Music plays such an important role in Roma culture. And this morning, I am joined by a group of musicians who are trying to keep that tradition alive. Here we have Simon Glowacki. Good morning to you. Marian Bango. Good morning. And Alex Ivanov. Good morning to all of you. Marian, I'll start with you. Just tell me a little bit about why music is so important in Roma culture and what stories they tell.
Well, the music is just a different language. Through music, you're telling your emotions, and it's like a artistic Esperanto. So, as Mihai said, during the Holocaust, we call him Poraimos. For example, there is the song singing woman saying that her husband is in Auschwitz concentration camp, and she asked Blackbird to take her soul to be with her husband.
And those stories, they tell us so much about your culture. That's what the music does. And Simon, I suppose then it's about, as I say, keeping that tradition going, keeping the next generation going.
100%. Music is very important to us. It's a way to express ourselves whilst we're playing the music. It's a way to gather together. For example, parties, Christmas, anyway, it's just a way to gather together and play together. And it would be a shame for it to go away and for the young people not to hear it.
Absolutely. Well, it'd be a shame if we didn't hear it this morning. You're going to give us a blast? Let us hear. Let us go.